You are not your negative thoughts, and you are not the voice that tells you you're not enough. I'm here to tell you, even for myself, a lot of the times I sit and I just tell myself, my hair don't look right. I don't really feel like doing anything right today, or I don't want to do any content today because I'm just not feeling it today. I just feel like I need to relax, and I start giving reasons and telling myself, this is the reason why, you need to take a little time out for yourself. But no, I'm not my negative thoughts. I refuse to allow my negative talks and thoughts to get in my mind and tell me that I am not enough and that I'm not deserving of doing things that I love to do. Welcome back to Daily Gems. If you're new here, click the subscribe button and hit the bell for daily motivation. So how many of you feel as though you're always thinking negative about things? You feel as though that you're always in your own mind, just telling yourself, I can't do this, I can't do that, I'm not enough, I'm not this, I'm not that, I'm ugly, I'm not beautiful, I'm too broke to spend anything for myself, on myself. So how many of you feel like this? If you feel like this, that's a lie from the pit of doubt, and you don't have to think like this no more. You don't have to allow yourself to think negative when you already know the positive side of what it means to create good content consistently, what it means to wake up each and every day, no matter what, and jump on your grind. Start exercising if you want to exercise. Find whatever you enjoy, and that negative talk jumps in your mindset. You jump right up and you fight it within, and you let it know that no, you do not win in my mind. You cannot win because I'm not giving you room to win at all. Every time that whisper says you can't, remember, every time, who gave you breath in your lungs? If he gave you the breath in your lungs to keep going each and every day, that means you can do anything you put your mind to. So don't let you are not your negative thoughts. So don't let those negative thoughts tell you that's who you are, because you are a positive person. It's just we allow those negative thoughts to jump in our mindset and rob us of our peace, our joy, and our happiness. We can't do it anymore. So today is the last day. I will allow it to jump inside my mind. Listen, this is what I want you to know. You are created with strength, purpose, and fire. You are not the victim of your mind. You are the master of it. So you have the power to say no and turn it off. Turn off those negative thoughts. And I know you said, oh, you act as though it's easy to do. No, because I am that person who have done it over the years, for many, many years. But once I started thinking more positive than I started thinking negative, my life changed for the better. I'm here to tell you, not because somebody else told me, or not because I read it in a book. I'm here to tell you from self-experience. So who but me or anyone from self-experience can tell you, negative thoughts will take your life and make you so miserable. So you have to stop, because you are the master of your mindset. You are the master of your mindset. You run it, not the negative thoughts. Let that sink in. Here's what I want you to do. Start speaking life. Start declaring victory. Because listen here, God did not intend for you to live under stress and negativity. He don't want you to have chaos in your life day in and day out. And I know a lot of us might feel like we go through things on a regular basis and it's like nothing's going to change in our life. And so we've programmed ourselves to believe that these negative thoughts, the negative way of thinking has power over our life, because we forgot to think positive, because we start to think, oh, well, nothing ever good happens. But it does. There are so many positives in your life right now that you can't see because you're blindsided and your clouded mindset of just negative thoughts is making you erase all of the positivity that is there. And you know why? You know why you feel like I see more negative over my positive? I'm going to tell you why. Because the positive things you are no longer grateful for. The positive things you are no longer grateful for, because you've allowed yourself to feel as though they are supposed to be given because they're never taken away. And the things that you don't have, you're not grateful for, even if you were to receive them, because you feel like you deserve them. And I know that you deserve those good things in your life. But you have to be grateful and thankful and appreciate the things when they enter your life, and to think positive about all of the things that are in your life, so that when the negative things take effect, you know how to cloud them out and throw them out. Not cloud them out. You know how to push them out. You know how to get them out of your mindset so that you can live, learn, and grow and heal as well. Because those negative thoughts, it all started from the things that trauma, things that happen in your life, things that go wrong. You're not feeling appreciative of what you do have. So I want you to live, learn, grow, heal, rebuild your mindset. I'm rebuilding my mindset with you. And I'm telling you, I had already started about 4 months ago. I started trying my hardest to think positive. I used to say so much to myself. I had a boatload of self-sabotage things that I could just go on and on and on about. But I had to turn that around, and I had to say, you know what? I believe that I can be a better person, that I can change the way I'm thinking. I don't need God to help me with changing my thought process. All I need to do is start believing it and start thinking positive. Because when I think negative, I allow the devil to just seek in and try to take over my joy, peace, and happiness. And that's all that the enemy is that negative thought process that enters your mindset and tries to run and take over your life. But you're in control. You're in control. All right, so I hope this helps you, and I hope that you understand that you must, no matter what, you have to stop those negative thoughts. Think positive. Let me just give you an example if you don't even understand what I mean. Because some people, they're probably like, yeah, you're right. But it's little things. Like, let me just say a little thing. I might be ready to go on a trip. I'm getting ready to go on a trip. And I feel like, gosh, it looked like it's about to rain. And I bet you it's gonna rain. You know why? Because every trip I go on, it always rains. Those are the little negative things that we allow to start filling us up. And it just the little thing, one little thing, next little thing, next little thing. No, it don't all, and guess what? It won't even rain. But guess what? You won't even be appreciative of it because you already allowed that happiness within those negative thoughts to seek in and seep in and make you feel like, oh, it just didn't happen this time. Yeah. I mean, it's going to happen next time. So even the little negative thoughts, we need to stop. We need to stop making ourselves enjoy those negative moments, because that's all it is. It feels easy to accept that negativity that enters your mindset, that it is to think positive. It's hard to think positive. It's hard to think positive. It really is. It really is hard to think positive, because then when you think positive, you give yourself the victory of being happy for not thinking negative. It's like giving yourself something, and we self-sabotage ourselves so much that we don't want to give ourselves any joy. We say we do, but we don't want to give ourselves any joy. So now let's say you said, it always rains, but today I'm hoping it doesn't. It seems like on every trip, today it always rains, but today I hope it doesn't. Now you switched it around a little and it don't rain. Guess what? You're going to feel good it didn't rain. You know why you're going to feel good it didn't rain? Because that little part of belief that you gave yourself, that joy you gave yourself to think positive and not allow those negative thoughts to enter your mindset, it makes you feel happier. You're filled with completion. The victory is yours. You won that little battle that would have ended up being a big battle if you just completely shut the negative. You just completely shut it down, shut the positivity of the situation down. You didn't even allow a little piece to be a belief that it's not going to rain. You just straight was like, oh, it always rains all the time. So then when it doesn't, you're still thinking negative. I hope you get what I'm saying. Be kind and gentle to yourself. You're in control of your negative thoughts. And if you don't believe it, start thinking positive and see what happens. Do it for, I say 30 days, they said it takes to change your mind from doing something that you're used to doing all the time. It said it takes 30 days. I'm not going to say do it in 30 days. I'm not going to say that because I know once you start and you start being appreciative of how happy it makes you feel, and those negative thoughts don't make you so much more stressed, because it makes you more stressed when you think negative, in case you don't know this. When you start thinking, do it for a week. I'm not saying Monday through Friday, 7 days, because sometimes the hardest is the weekends. We are consistent with the life we live day in and day out, Monday through Friday. Whether we're working, we have a schedule, most of us. We're used to a Monday through Friday, even if we're home and we're retired. We're used to a schedule. Come the weekend, the schedule don't fit as much. We feel lenient, we feel like, oh, whatever, But do it 7 days a week. Stop allowing yourself to think negative, because you are not your negative thoughts. And I want you to remember this. You are not your negative thoughts. You are enough. You are amazing in every way. Even the ways that you feel like you're not, you are. You are that one person who matters to yourself. If you feel like you don't matter to others, you need to always feel like you matter to yourself. So treat yourself kind. Treat your mind kind. And treat yourself like you want to be treated. All right. Enjoy your day. And please like, share, and comment. See ya.